Hello students, as we have dealt with the two topics in our previous video, that was introduction of pair of linear equation in two variables, and second was the presentation of pair of linear equation in two variables algebraically and graphically. These two topics we have done, that which was very basic of the chapter. Okay, now next in our next video, in this video we are going to deal with the solution, means how to find solution of pair of linear equation in two variables by using this graphical method. Okay, so in this video we will study only graphical method. Now before understanding graphical method to find solution of pair of linear equation, we need to understand means we should understand behavior of lines representing a pair of linear equation in two variables and existence of solutions, means the pair of linear equations have solution or not. Okay, so general form of equations is, we have studied, we know, and two equations are in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, and second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Okay, now behavior of the lines means behavior of the graph of the two equations, how graphs will be formed of the two equations. Okay, so first case, if a1 upon a2 means coefficient of x in first equation and second equation, means if their ratio is not equal to coefficient of y in first equation and second equation, okay, then lines will be intersecting. Means if ratio of coefficient of x in both the equation is not equal to coefficient of y in both the equations, then the lines or the graph of the two equations will be intersecting. If the lines are intersecting, it means what? It means equation will have exactly one solution or unique solution. Now second case, if a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2, means ratio of coefficient of x is equals to ratio of coefficient of y is equals to ratio of constant term. Okay, then the lines will be, means the graph of the two equations or the lines of the two equation will be coincident. Okay, and if the lines are coincident, means equation will have infinitely many solution. Why equation will have infinitely many solution? Coincident line means both the graph or both the lines of the two equations will overlap. Overlapping means each point on the lines are solution of the two equation. Okay, now third case. In third case, if ratio of a1 upon a2 is equals to ratio of b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2, then the lines will be parallel. Means the lines of the equation or graph of the equation will be parallel lines. Okay, parallel lines means there will be no common point between the in these two lines. Okay, and no common point means no solution, so equations will have no solution. Okay, further one more term we need to understand: consistent pair of equation and inconsistent pair of equation. There is one question in your exercise 3.2 that identify the equations are consistent or inconsistent. If equations are consistent, then find their solution. So first understand what are consistent equation. A pair of linear equation in two variable which have solution is called consistent. Means if any two pair of linear equation are having solution, then it is termed as consistent. And if equation doesn't have any solution or no solution, then it is called or known as inconsistent pair of equation. Okay, means if the two lines have unique solution or infinitely many solution, means it will fall in the group of consistent equation. And if it has no solution, means if the lines are parallel, means it is inconsistent. Okay, see, to understand graphical method to find pair of linear solution of pair of linear equation, let us take one question from exercise 3.2. okay, question number 1, first bit. Okay, it is given in the question, form pair of linear equation in the following problems and find their solutions graphically. Means we have to form the pair of linear equations, okay, algebraically, and we have to find their solution using graphical method. So first of all, understand the question. 10 students of class 10th took part in a quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than number of boys, find the number of boys and girls who took part in a quiz. Means how many students took part in a quiz? Total number of students is 12. And second condition is given. Second condition is what? If the number of girls is 4 more than number of boys. Means number of girls is 4 more than boys. Okay, means number of girls are more, है ना, in the students participating in the quiz. Okay, so we have to find the number of girls and number of boys who took part in the quiz. So this we have to find. So we'll assume what we have to find. Okay, let the number of boys be x and number of girls be y. So case first, according to the question, case first will be what? Total number of student is 10. So x is number of boys and y is number of girls. So number of boys plus number of girls is what? 10. This is the first case. Now second case, according to the question, is if number of girls is 4 more than number of boys. Means number of girls is y and number of girls is 4 more than, means plus 4 than number of boys, which is x. So second equation will be x minus y plus 4 equals to 0. Okay, now here are the two equations which we have formed from the equation. Okay, now we have to find the solution by graphical method. So we'll draw the graph of equation first and second, as we have done in our previous question of exercise 3.1. okay, these are the two equations. We'll draw their graph. Okay, so to draw the graph, we have to find the solution of each separate equation using trial and error method. For equation 1, which is x plus 5 is equals to 10, using trial and error method, put any random value of x, you will get value of y. Okay, so here y is equals to 10 minus x, which we'll get from this equation. Okay, if we put x equals to 0, y is 10. If x equals to 2, then x equals to 8, then y is 2. If x is equals to 3, then y will get 7. Okay, so name the points as A, B, C. First of all, recall that this is x coordinate and this is y coordinate, which we have to plot in the Cartesian system. Okay, so points A, 0, 10, means x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 10. Similarly, all 3 points you will name as A, B, C, D or X, Y, Z, whatever you want. Okay, now for equation second, x minus y plus 4 equals to 0. For this also will use trial and error method to get the values of x and y for this equation. Okay, so if you put x equals to 0, y is equals to y, x equals to 1, y is equals to 5. Similarly, when x is 3, y is 7. Okay, and name the points of this values also. Okay, so D is 0, 4, means x coordinate 0, y coordinate 4, E 1, 5, x coordinate 1, y is 5, and C is 3, 7. C we have named it again C. Why? Because x is 3 and y is 7. Now we'll plot these points on the Cartesian system. Make x-axis and y-axis. Okay, x-axis and y-axis, and take some units on the horizontal x-axis and vertical y-axis. Okay, scale we have taken. Scale on x-axis and y-axis is 1 unit is equals to 1 student. Because we have to find the number of girls and boys which are students. Okay, so 1 unit is equals to 1 student. Okay, so first of all, for equation 1, we'll plot point A. Okay, x is 0 and y is 10, this point. And for the same equation, first equation, we have to point B, where x is 8 and y is 2, and third point is C, x 3, y 7. Okay, similarly for second equation, we'll plot first point, which is 0, 4. X is 0, y is 4. Second point is E, x is 1 and y is 5, and third point is C, x 3 and y 7. Okay, now this is the graph of first equation, which is x plus y equals to 10, and this is the graph of second equation, which is x minus y plus 4 equals to 0. And graph of these two equations will intersect at some point, and that point of intersection will be the solution of the 2 equation. This point C is the solution, and coordinates of this point C are 3 and 7. Means value of x is here 3, which is the answer of the question, and value of y is 7, which is the answer of the solution, what we have assumed. X is number of boys and y is number of girls. Now understand, plotting these points, we draw lines AB and DC passing through them to represent the equation. Two lines AB, this is AB for first equation, and line DC for second equation. Okay, yeah, so the two lines AB and DC intersect at point C, 3, 7. So x equals to 3 and y is equals to 7 is the required solution of the linear equation. So number of boys is 3 and number of girls is 7. Okay, further questions from exercise 3.2 we'll discuss in second video. Thank you. Keep learning.